Tell me about school. Do you miss it?
Yeah,
What do you miss about it?
my friends,
When you look at that picture, what do you think about?
school, I'm going back.
After 32 days in intensive care, Michael Wrobel is surrounded by love in his new room. He's now in stable condition and waits for results to see if he is in remission from leukemia. I sat and talked with a fifth grader who still battles a fever, mouth sores, and difficulty breathing.
Do you think your mom and your dad and your sister, how do you know how to be so brave?
Well, they stay with me at night, and so I'm never alone.
And you can see why Michael feels comforted by his loving and devoted mother.
Well, it's not easy. It's almost, I do the same thing Michael does. I live minute by minute and just take what I need to take today and try to handle that and pray constantly.
Through it all, Cindy remains optimistic and credits her son's fighting attitude.
Well, we know what the numbers are. They're not necessarily good. However, when Michael went into the lymphoma chemotherapy, the numbers were very good, but not for Michael. So I just look at it. Now that the numbers aren't so good, he'll probably beat them.
And Michael is just looking forward to going home.
What's the first thing when you can go home? What would you like to do?
Sleep in my bed,
What else?
watch cable TV.
It's not getting easier. Sometimes it gets harder.
I can't even explain it because I don't know how it's happening, that any of us are actually dealing with this type of loss.
Michael spent the last 45 days of his life in intensive care at Hasbro Children's Hospital. He fought long and hard, and even though we can cure many children with cancer today, Michael wasn't one of them. His mother, Cindy, says God had another plan.
He showed us how to live, and he showed us how to die. And none of us who knew him will ever be afraid to die.
Dr. Ed Foreman, a pediatric oncologist, was one of Michael's physicians, and now a family friend.
70% is not sufficient. We still lose weight too much. Every child is too much. And it's almost more painful now. Deaths are much harder to take because you begin with so much more hope.
What helps you get through it?
Well, certainly faith. We do know where he is. And we know that he is very happy. Does not help us missing him, but it is a comfort.
My fear, and many of our probably family members, is that Michael will be forgotten. But without mentioning his name or doing a lot of fanfare, he continues to be remembered.
But Michael is far from forgotten. The family, along with friends, have started a fund in his name. The money raised goes towards bone marrow testing for other kids with cancer.
I would like it if no parent ever had to hear the words, "There is no match." Or then there are partial matches and you will need $30,000 to complete the matching process. How can you deal with $30,000 and a dying child? You can't do that.
Once a year, families who have lost children get together for a memorial service at Hasbro Children's Hospital. This year's rehearsal was a special one.
My sister, Michael's godmother, did write a song. She's a musician, a very talented musician, for my daughter Jenny for her birthday, and it was a song of Michael to Jenny because they were so close.
But I love you still. God knows I love you so much more.
And although Michael isn't physically present, the 11-year-old Yankees fan makes his presence known in other ways.
The Yankees won the World Series, and David Cohen says, it's almost like there was an angel. It's almost like there was an angel up there orchestrating this, some intangible force. And that's very true, because that was Michael Wrobel.